What is up, guys? We are back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about, of course, RGB fans. Now, these are Be Quiet's brand new Light Wings RGB fans, and we're going to tell you if they're just your standard RGB fan or if they're a little bit different from everything else that's out there. So let's go ahead and take a look. Be Quiet is going to be offering the Light Wings fans in two different sizes. So you're going to be able to pick from 120 and the 140 millimeter versions that we have right here. There's also two different versions of the fans. So here we have the PWM version, and then there's also a high speed version. So the PWM version is really designed to be installed as a case fan, whereas the high speed version is really made to go on a radiator or something like a CPU cooler. Now, Be Quiet is offering a 3-pack, which you see here. The 3-pack also comes with an ARGB hub, which we'll show you in just a little bit. And then you can buy these fans in just single packs as well. For those wondering about the looks or design of the fans, we have an all black fan. So black frame with black fan blades, and then we have 20 ARGB LEDs which are in a circle around the frame of the fan. Now, these are covered with a white diffuser, and we've seen this look on a ton of other RGB fans before. It works really well on something like the front of your case. Each fan features a rifle bearing with 7 silence optimized fan blades for high airflow and low noise generation. Each fan will spin up to 1500 RPM with a max airflow of 56 CFM and a max noise level of 23.3 dBA. For those wondering about the thickness of the fan, it's your standard 25 millimeters, so you shouldn't have any problem getting these installed on something like a radiator or in a case where you have, just a set amount of clearance. Also, each corner of the fan does have rubber, so it's going to cut down on vibration noise. Coming off of each fan, you have a set of connectors. Of course, you have your standard 4-pin PWM connector, which of course you would connect to your motherboard or fan hub. And then you have 2 ARGB headers. These are your standard ARGB connections. One is the pass-through and the other one is the connection that you would connect to your motherboard. Because you have the pass-through, it makes it so you can easily daisy chain all of your fans together. The included ARGB hub that comes with the 3-pack of fans is an incredibly simple device. It supports up to 6 ARGB connections, and what's great about it is that all of the connections are standard, no proprietary connections here. So not only can you support 6 fans, but you can basically connect any 3-pin ARGB device to the hub, and then the hub gets power from a standard SATA connection, and then it has one cable coming off that goes right into the ARGB header on your motherboard. So when it comes to installing these fans and connecting everything, if this is your first time doing any type of RGB fans, this can look a little daunting because you have a ton of cables here, but it's actually pretty easy. So we're going to show you how to connect a single fan as well as the triple fan kit that we have here. Now, if you just had a single fan, this is, you just bought one of these fans and you wanted to connect it, extremely easy. You get your cables here. Let's get all this out of here. Let's get your cables here. You first, of course, want to connect your fan to power, which should be via a header on your motherboard. So let's go ahead and connect that up. And then all you would do is connect your RGB header to the 3-pin ARGB header on your motherboard. So let's go ahead and do that. And we would be fully connected and ready to go. Now, since we have a 3-fan kit, it does come with the ARGB, how many cables here? The ARGB hub, and the ARGB hub is simply a hub. It's not a controller, it's just simply a hub, and we already have it connected to power, so it connects via a standard SATA power connector, and then you have this single cable which is going to go into your motherboard. So what we would do is on each fan we would get our RGB cable and we would plug it in to each one of the outlets here on the hub. So let's go ahead and do that. And they go in really easy. And the thing that's really nice about these is that they are standard connectors. So other companies use proprietary connectors for their hubs, so you have to kind of stay in their ecosystem. With this hub, you can essentially connect pretty much any standard 3-pin ARGB device, which is really nice. So we have all of our fans connected to the hub. Let's go ahead and do this last one here. So they're all connected in there pretty easily, as you can see here, and we have to connect them all to power. So let's move them a little bit closer to our motherboard here. Now, if you're buying a lot of these, I would suggest getting a case or a just a fan hub itself for power, because, you know, we have 3 here and we have enough headers on our motherboard, but a lot of motherboards won't give you the total amount of headers. So we have our fans connected to power, we have everything connected to the ARGB hub, and then there's a single cable that comes off of the ARGB hub here, and this goes in and connects to the standard 3-pin ARGB header on your motherboard. Let's go ahead and do that, and we are good to go. Now you can also daisy chain all of these together. So if you bought one and then maybe you bought another one, or you have a couple, you can daisy chain them together. So they do come, let's unplug this and unplug a couple of these out of here. So they do come with pass-throughs. So say we wanted to daisy chain these 2 fans together, they come, if I can, oh, here we go. So they come with the pass-through. So what we would do is we would take these off, which actually have the header part, and all we would do is simply connect this header part into this one, and now these 2 fans are connected, and then we connect that to our motherboard. It's really easy. Again, all of these cables look daunting, but the included ARGB hub makes things easier. And like I said, you can daisy chain everything together. Also, again, no proprietary connection. So if you had an ARGB light strip, you can easily connect it to the hub as well. With everything connected, you go ahead and power on your system. Of course, you'll see the fans power on and of course light up. Now, all of the lighting on the fans is dependent on the ARGB device that you have the fans connected to. Again, there's no controller here. So we have it connected to our motherboard. So we're using a Gigabyte motherboard. So we're dependent on the features and effects that offers. So we're gonna go ahead and show you some of those. You do get some lighting on the opposite side of the fans. This is great if you say have these installed in the bottom of the case, pulling air up into your system. To test how loud these fans are, we used a Rise Pro sound level meter, and we basically positioned it about 6 inches in front of each fan. Now, Be Quiet also sent us over a 120 millimeter version of their high speed fan, so we included that in our results as well. So we finally have RGB fans from Be Quiet, and in all honesty, looks wise, I don't think these fans are anything to really write home about. We've seen fans that have the exact same RGB design with the ring that goes around the fan. It looks cool, but it's nothing new and it's nothing groundbreaking. There's fans out there that have better RGB looks, in my opinion, and more RGB LEDs. So when it comes to the RGB, it's nothing to really write home about, but I think the thing that really sets these fans apart is that they're actually designed as a fan first, not some bling or something like that, right? We know Be Quiet, you know, people buy their CPU coolers, people buy their fans, and people buy their cases because they are quiet. Nobody wants a really loud system. You know, when you're playing a game or when you're doing benchmarking or overclocking or anything, you want a system that's very quiet, and Be Quiet fans are excellent at that. So I think with these fans, you're getting a cool looking RGB fan that's also quiet and also doesn't get super loud and provides really good cooling performance on top of everything else. So I think that's what these fans are. Now, as far as the RGB, no software control or anything like that, and no controller included. So a lot of times when you see RGB fans, they do come with a controller. Pretty much every new motherboard, the last 3 generations, either AMD or Intel, you're gonna get an ARGB header on your motherboard, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. But you are dependent on your motherboard for the effects and for the different colors for the RGB. Also, one thing that's really nice is the 3-pack does come with the ARGB hub, and all of the connections are not proprietary. So with some other companies, I'm sure you know who they are, you know, if you get a 3-pack of their fans that comes with a controller, all of the connections are proprietary, meaning that you have to buy more of their products to connect to their controller or their hub. Here, you can buy these 3 fans and say, I wanted to add, you know, something like an ARGB strip to my system. I can actually connect it to this hub, no problem, because it's a standard connection. So that definitely is a plus. Now, coming down to pricing, the 3-pack of the 140mm versions, again, that's the one that comes with the hub, that's gonna be $84.90, and then they're gonna offer a single pack, as I said, so just one fan, no hub, that's gonna be $29.90. So semi-expensive kind of for what you're getting, but I really think these fans are more about the performance more than the looks. But we are gonna be giving away a 3-pack of the 140mm versions. So all you have to do, the link is in the description. Go ahead and just click that. That will show you how you can enter. Super easy to enter the contest, so definitely go ahead and do that. And guys, if you have any questions about these fans, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that thumbs up. We'll see you guys in the next video.